Hello traders, you are welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. Are you ready to stop guessing and start trading with confidence? Well, this is the best daily breakout strategy that is designed to help you catch powerful moves from key levels with clarity and structure. Okay, let us quickly dive right in. First up, you start your day by identifying key breakout zones. All right, you can actually use the daily and the 1 hour time frames to mark horizontal support zones and resistance zones as well. All right, you mark those important levels on your chart where price got rejected, where price found difficult to break through. Okay. Yeah, let's see what we can find on the 1 hour chart. All right. So these are the zones where institutional players step in and where breakout tends to happen with momentum. Once you have marked these zones, once you have marked your zones, then you drop down to the 15 minutes or the 5 minutes time frame to watch how price behaves around these areas. You are not looking to jump in immediately, okay? Patience is key. The goal is to wait for clear confirmation. That is the difference between a clean breakout and a fake out. All right. A valid breakout occurs when a full candle closes above resistance or below support. All right. With a strong body and ideally a slight uptick in volume. So let's just add the volume indicator because it helps us confirm breakouts, right? Now you can see what happened here. We had a sell breakout. You can see from this support, you can see that there was even an increase in volume around here. Okay, so let us talk about entries. But before that, wiki candles or breakouts that instantly reverse, you should stay away from those. Okay, if you notice candles that has long wicks and then perhaps it looked as if it broke out and then quickly reversed, please stay away from such candles. Okay, now let us talk entries. As soon as you get a breakout candle with a proper close, it has to close below the support that is for a sell. Your entry comes either on the candle close or after a minor retest. For example, in this case, well, remember that support and resistance, they are zones, right? So this is actually a zone. So you can see we actually had kind of a small retest here. Okay, we had a retest and then a continuation candle. See this bearish engulfing. If you look closely, see that we had a bearish engulfing candle around here. So bearish engulfing. So that confirmed the continuation pattern after the retest. All right. So it's a continuation pattern after the retest. So this allows you to avoid chasing price and enter with more control. Then, okay, we're going to enter here, right? Then your stop loss should go just behind the breakout zone. Tight, but not too close. All right. Remember that this is a scalping strategy. This is a 15-minute time frame, right? So, you just want to have a tight stop loss, but not too tight. Keep it logical. All right. Then for your target, you can use the next major structure level or predefined risk to reward ratio. Like, for example, you can use ratio 1. You can use 1:2. All right. Or 1:3, depending on the strength of the move. If you notice that the breakout was backed by strong volume and the move is quite strong, you can just be trailing your stop loss as the price is going in your direction. You can be trailing your stop loss until when the price finally, starts reversing. All right. So this strategy works especially well during London and New York sessions where volume pushes price cleanly through key levels. Okay, avoid trading during low volume periods or when the market is ranging inside tight zones. Those are setups to skip. Okay, so if you notice the price, is ranging, let's see if we can find an example, especially a range that is occurring within a tight zone. Just stay away from such a scenario. Okay, we can see that we had a range around here. Can you see that? You can see. So when you have a range, do not try to force a trade within such a situation. Just wait for a good setup. All right. High probability setups give you higher chance of success. Okay. All right. So now let us just recap the steps. First of all, you should identify your daily key levels. All right. You can use higher time frames to identify your daily key levels. Once you have done that, you wait for price to approach and consolidate around those zones on your 15-minute charts or 5-minute charts. Okay. You wait for a full candle breakout with strength and body. Make sure that you have a clear breakout from a zone, be it a support zone for a sell or a resistance zone for a buy. Make sure you have a clear breakout, a full candle breakout with strength and body. Just watch for that. Then you enter on close. When the candle closes, or perhaps after a retest and a continuation, make sure that you get confirmation. Okay, then you enter your trade. All right, enter your trade. Your stop loss should be just behind the zone. All right, just behind the zone. Then you should use clear targets for your take profit. All right, set realistic targets. Support zones are okay for sells, resistance zones are okay for buys. All right, you can also trail your stop loss if the momentum is strong. Watch out for volumes. Volume should back that move. Okay, stick to the rule. Okay, stick to this rule-based method and avoid the emotional guessing game. Clean charts, consistent steps, and no clutter. That's how you build a repeatable routine around the best daily breakout strategy. So if you found this strategy helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with your favorite Forex pair to use it on. New powerful Forex strategies are still coming your way. So hit the bell icon and stay locked in. See you in the next one. Happy trading.